So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to African Dishes, Pika Kienyeji. My name's Helen Wambui, and I would like to present to you a little bit of our food culture, what I have in me and I took with me to Germany. And today I would like to present to you some of the food that I believe, and according to the research is done, really do good to our bodies and very healthy. As you can see here, we have millet. Millet was used or is still used for feeding the babies, the mothers, the fathers and grandmothers. Very rich in potassium and all that you need for your body. We also have whole meal. I remember we used to do the berry and we brought it to the miller ourselves and we got meal out of it. I can't forget how those chapatis tasted afterwards. And as you can see here, we have beans. Well, this is a section of beans. In Africa or in the whole world, I guess we have plenty. I read there are close to 40,000 types, and in Africa we have really quite a huge amount of them. These two types of beans, they mean so much to me because I grew up eating them. This gives you a lot of health. The old people in Kenya would tell you what they are. This is njahe, my favorite, and this is njogo. And we have the other types of beans which you can get everywhere in the world. And we have kamande, that is mongbone in Dutch. We have haricot as well. And they all give protein to our bodies, potassium, vitamin B2 and all that. Really what you need for a healthy body. You can, as vegetarian and vegan, they are all the products I'm presenting here today. They are recommended for the vegan and vegetarian because they are meat free. And if you really take care of your diet using these products, these stuff, the beans and all that, you don't need any supplements, you don't need meat, and you just only observe the good health. And we have ginger. I guess everyone knows what ginger is, and especially at this moment where everyone is looking for boosting their immune rather. And we have lemon, and we have lime. We get all this in where I come from in Kenya. And we have avocado. Very good. You can use this really for spreading it on your bread. You don't need any margarine, you don't need any ham. Good for everything, for the hair and for the face as well. And we have mango. Mango is good. You can have mango ice. You can use it on your fruit salad, and you can also make chanti. I love mango chanti. And we have pineapple. I remember those days when I was young. We used to get pineapples fresh from the garden, and I don't know what to say about it. That was good. As we continue, I'll show you some of the stuff I grew up with when I was small. These two pieces were very, very important, and they have a history. Those who grew up in Kenya or Kenya born in the villages, they know every Christmas, if you didn't have gete namote, you didn't have chapatis in your house. So most people used to borrow from the neighborhood, and people are so generous, they're still generous, they used to borrow, and you could enjoy your chapatis. This one, I guess most people have it, but in different ways. And what you can do, you just peel the garlic, put inside, it's a mortar, you just smash your garlic, and you can do your good food. We also have these two things, and our grinding equipment here. they go together. I'll use them and show you how to do it. And you get your fresh coconut milk. You love it with the beans. I remember those days we never had electricity. That was only in the towns, big towns. We had a tower. We used to call it a lamp. If you ever broke that glass, then you had problems with your parents. And I can't forget, I love chai. This is called a kettle, birika. We used to do our tea, and I guess people still do it even today. And you'd put your tea there and put it on the jiko. Let me show you what a jiko is. You either get jikos in Kenya, so this is how you can do your chai after you cook it in a saucepan. Then you put it on the jiko so it remains warm. The other thing you would never miss in the kitchen, actually these are all equipments you need in your kitchen. We have nyogo with a pot. You'll have the natural aroma if you do your food with this. You just put it on the jiko. And mostly we used to do githeri. Githeri is made out of beans. These are the beans, the maize, sorry. And the beans, or rather, njahe, you can mix them together and you do your githeri. It's lovely. You just need a small portion and you're good to go for the day. We also used to use our pot for cooking porridge. The millet sorghum porridge is the healthiest you could get. Most children grew with it, and I would say the outcome of the millet porridge and the stuff I've just shown you can be seen on those old people. We've somehow lost our food culture, and I think we should really think about it and go back to the roots. And we'll go back to the roots and really try to find out or focus on where we got lost. I have an interesting thing here. This is called keihori. For that, those old people, the generation, they know what keihori is. It's still used like a plate. Old people, or long time ago, they never had really plates. This is what they used for serving their food. If you have never tried uji in a keihori, make an effort of visiting Kenya and go to the villages and look for someone to give you uji in keihori oshoro na keihori oshoro wa moere kana mohia. I love that. As you can see, I have an interesting thing. Let me use the word thing. But it's very useful. It's still useful to today. We used it for selecting the bad ones and the good ones. We leave inside. It's called getaro. And in every part of Africa, they all have different types of these, and they're handmade, and you get these pieces from the water, and the women will sit. Actually, they are basically made by the women, and they will sit down and do them like for long and enjoy their sun outside. We still on this. Most women or young girls use the getaru as a small shop, and they move around selling stuff, and it is ndimu, and some of them will just put it on their head and move around and sell. Just simply, and you have your shop and you can earn money, feed your family, or rather with the young girls, they get pocket money. Always good food goes with music. And I remember, well, when we read our history back, people had music all the time. They used to sit on the fireplace and would dance. I'm not sure if that was the right tone. Tried, but that is what it was. People would sit in the fireplace, those 3 stones, and they would enjoy the music. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.